You looking for me, you can find me at the barbershop. Pulling up to get a cut, bumping through the parking lot. I keep it clean, Rico's where I'm running to. If you in the city, then you probably gonna be coming to. Gang getting down, Red's getting down, Nick getting down, Ron getting down, just to name a few. Everybody blade on point. You trying to get fresh, I'm telling you this the joint. Hands down, top shop up in this vicinity. Promises age 9, LaRon been getting me. Temper on the side, I'm trying to grow out the waves.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the K.O.S. Barber Club podcast, where we discuss the collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life. And we do so by interviewing our guests and seeing where they obtained a self-awareness and how they developed a self-concept to become the artist and the person they are today. With me today, I have a person that defined the word self-concept. And is a person that I've been following for years now. Love his music, love his content, love his lyrics. And what I love the most is that he's outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? With no further ado, NoEmotion.
Hell yeah, look at my mask, it's golden. Don't ask who am I. NoEmotion, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, man, like I said, we developed this podcast to show people knowledge of self. And
yes, sir.
I could tell from your music, your lyrics, and your presence that you have that. How did you develop that as a kid? So like, let's go there. What was your first conscious thought that you were self-aware?
My first conscious thought when I was a kid, I want to say, was probably during like fighting, fights, because I had to face my fears, I guess, for the first time. That's a pretty good question, because before that, I was just kind of playing with toys and just playing games. But then when it came a point of like violence or whatever and getting hurt or hurting somebody else, I felt that was like when I realized that I guess I was alive. Because it's like, man, somebody could just punch you in the face, you know? And then it could just go down. And I think that was the beginning of me realizing that I have these mix of emotions and feelings of like fear and worry and all of that. Just because before that, I mean, I started fighting when I was like 5. So yeah. So
you felt the fear.
I felt fear.
That was when you had the knowledge of self.
And then of course after that, the knowledge of self was not getting caught by my mom's doing wrong shit. You know, plotting, planning, not getting caught, bro. Just trying to save myself from troubles.
Nice. So where was this at? Where you grow up?
I was born in Brooklyn, and I was raised in New York and Elmont, Long Island, and I left there when I was like 11, and then I moved to Western Florida. That was when me and Dash became best friends when I was like 12 years old.
Shout out to Dash.
Yeah, and then we started making music so long ago.
Yeah, like told me the story. In the back of the bus.
In the back of the bus, and you know, our first CD we recorded, we used a headphone because back in the day you could plug your headphone into the thing, and one headphone would play the music, and if you talked into the other headphone, it would record.
Nice.
So that was how we created our first project. Yep.
So who came up with the concept of doing that? Like you just figured it out?
Well, my background. So like my dad and my uncles and all of them, they were cool with like a lot of the Brooklyn rappers coming up, like mostly the Fat Boys. Like,
nice.
I was always around not always, but I was around the Fat Boys often.
Okay.
And then also my cousin Madball from Poison Clan.
Okay.
So, you know, Poison Clan, of course. So I always just like, it was always a part of my world. And then when I moved to Florida and got cool with Dash and all my other rap friends, that's, you know, as a kid, I had this thing like, yo, we could do this. Like, it's possible.
You see it as a possibility.
Yeah, all I did was let them know that we could do it, and that if we did it to a point, I was like, maybe one day one of these guys will be like, hey, look at what these guys are doing. They did it on their own.
Nice.
So we just was trying to do whatever we could at our highest level.
And how'd you get to that concept?
We got to that concept because we was always just freestyling. And then one of our friends, Justin, he got a 4-track recorder and he started making beats. So now we got our own beats, right?
Nice.
So it's like, let's start recording. So we just started recording, and it just became our lives. Every day we would record. It was like, yo, you got your verse, you got your verse. It just became our life since we were 13, 14.
Wow. So, okay, so in elementary school, you were in New York.
Yes.
You came out here to Florida. How did that change your perspective? Because I know from New York to Florida.
It was different because, so it was like, I was the only black kid in my class. That was the main shit. Like I went from, a classroom full of black kids to I'm the only one and there's one other.
Got it.
So that was the biggest culture shock for me. But then also it was like, I was now I was always kind of, I guess, I don't know, dog. I went from being the regular kid to the coolest kid in the fucking school. Like, I went from being the lowest athletic kid in the school to being the fucking best athlete in the school, bro. Like, and it was just weird. And then the rapping shit, like, I was always just ready to just be like, cat, hat, rap, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that would, like, moving to Florida, that was the difference for me. It was just adjusting to going from a black school to more of a white school, and then learning about the different races of Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? Just as a kid, you don't know. Like, when I was little, bro, I would watch Telemundo, because in New York, I never seen that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then out here, it's
everywhere.
Yeah.
So here, like, I remember staying home during a hurricane, my first hurricane, and me and my next door neighbor were watching Telemundo, just thinking it was fucking hilarious, because it just wasn't in my life.
Yeah.
But that was the biggest difference for me.
Wow, I didn't know that. It makes sense though. Like, I can see how you could create your concept by watching the Fat Boys and seeing their concept creation.
Yes, of just what they're doing, like they're rapping.
They were different.
And then when I seen them in a movie, I was like, I'd be at their house eating pizza.
Yeah.
And it just changed my perspective.
You could grasp it.
I could grasp it. It's possible.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, so middle school, it was in Weston, right?
Yes, yep.
And you guys were rapping. I know Dash just told us that you guys were rapping in the back of the bus.
Yep.
You were rapping in schoolyards. You were rapping the cafeteria.
Yes, sir.
When was it that you really actually took initiative and like, okay, let's do a record, like a real record?
We was probably in like the 10th grade. So we would be recording songs, and Dash was selling records. Like, he was selling mixtapes. This is when, like, so nobody had access to music.
Okay.
So he would sell mixtape, but then he would put our song as number one on the CD.
Smart.
So when people would buy their mixtape, that they would order these shits from him. Like, yo, I want this and this and this. I want the new Mobb Deep. I want the DMX. Every time we're the first song, whatever our best song was. Yeah. So then when people started singing us our songs, we put together a project called Ill Counsel Records, or collab or something. And that was our first real project that we bought a printer. We printed up the CDs. We put the stickers on it. We went to the school and we passed them out. We would go to Sawgrass Mall and sell them.
Wow.
Little kids, man. When I think about what we were doing at that age, this is like 97,
Yeah, you guys took the initiative and you took a step forward towards your dream.
Yes.
And were you No Emotions at that time?
No, I wasn't No Emotion. I was I was just kind of being myself. But because before I became No Emotion, I was like 3-4 other rappers or whatever. You know how rappers are. I used to be Excalibur.
The self-concept.
I used to be Bullet Trap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it took me a little bit. It took a lot of trial and tribulation for me to get here. No Emotion. It started out as a troll. Like, I didn't really plan for it to turn into what it did. Yeah,
maybe that's why it turned to what it was.
Exactly, because I did it out of fun.
No emotions, but really it was all the emotions.
It was all of it. So the reason why I call myself No Emotion, because in my songs, there's so much shit going on.
Yeah.
There's so much emotions. There's so much feelings. There's ups, there's downs, there's wild shit, there's this, there's that within all of the bars. So it's like I'm saying so much emotions that it feels like, what was I just listening to? What was that? So I was like, it's No Emotion.
I appreciate it, man, because it's like I said, every time I listen to it, I laugh. I think it makes me analyze. I'm like, man, this is dope.
Yes,
yeah. And it's not the same cookie cutter thing that you hear all the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So take us there. How did you get to that? So you started just.
So No Emotion came to be because Dash he graduated SAE, top of his class, and we had nice equipment in our crib because we lived together. We had super nice shit, but I didn't know how to operate it. Every time I go to turn on Pro Tools, it needs a new, turn this thing on. There's no audio coming out. This sound's not working. Oh, where's this cable? Dash, I need your help. So it was like, I'm one of those people, I don't like needing people's help for everything.
Okay.
So over time, I was just like, man, this whole thing about writing your 16, coming up with the hook, coming up with the bridge, memorizing your verse, trying to get it in one take, that whole thing, that whole concept.
How they say it should be.
How they say it's supposed to be. It bothered me. It just started frustrating me. So I literally just got a laptop, no microphone, no nothing, just GarageBand. And I used to do this thing at my job that I called it Audio Robot Chicken, where I would just use my tape recorder and just say random things like, take out the blood clot trash. And then I'd stop and be like, hello, sir, your dinner's ready. And then I'd be like something else like, I've fallen and I can't get up. Like sort of like Robot Chicken. So then I was like, what would happen if I did that over a beat and just kind of freestyled and just each bar, no bar really goes together, but somehow they string.
Yeah.
So I did that and it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was like, I felt like I freed myself from something, you feel me?
You did.
So I created, and I was doing the songs so fast because I'm sitting there having fun. I'm just like, you know, purple pineapple and blapple. And then I hit the thing, don't laugh at me, I'll attack you.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just like boom, 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 boom. So I was doing them so fast. And then I was like, yo, this style is crazy, but I don't want to use my face for this style.
Got it.
So then I was looking for a mask. And I also did stand-up comedy for a long time, too.
Nice.
So I was like, yo, I could combine my rap world with the stand-up, with the happy and sad, with the comedy and tragedy mask.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's going to be my face. And I was like, what's my visuals going to be? And my visuals, I'll just, like, dance around in front of the green screen and just put crazy images behind me. And at that time, it was the Wild Wild West on Facebook. Like, you could share 1,000 posts. They'll never stop you. You could spam all day long. They'll never block you or stop you. So I just went insane during that time. And before I knew it, I had fans in Japan. I had fans in Australia. I had fans in overseas. Like I used to be like, my fans are like Dragon Balls. They're just scattered around. Nice. And somehow it just kept on growing, and people just would show other people because it was weird.
Was it weird or was it a little bit of fear? Because I know that's if I would get like fans from all over the world, like it's a slippery slope, you know? It was weird to me that something that I did to kind of troll my friends and troll myself turned into something where somebody was like, where can I buy your poster? Where can I buy a shirt? Yeah. And I didn't have none of that stuff. So then I just figured it out and started learning. And then when I sold my first poster, bro, that shit was crazy. It was just like, wow. And then I'm sending it to like New Zealand. You know what I mean? Wow.
So it was just mind blowing to me that how it happened and where it started was just insane to me.
Have you ever felt stuck? Like, damn, now I'm stuck with this?
Yes, I did feel stuck. And that was a recent thing that I was like, yo, I'm more than, okay, so I've always been more than NoEmotion. So recently, like I host a show every Sunday called The Listening Party, where every Sunday people come together, they turn in their music and we all listen to their music on Sundays. So I'm like, man, on Sundays from now on, I'm just gonna take the mask off. And of course, people was like, yo, what are you doing? Why would you do that? And it's like, bro, I can't stay in a box.
Exactly.
I gotta be able to expand. If like NoEmotion's not gone, but I'm just more. And then also I've been so many characters. I just create characters. Like I've created a rock and roll character named Twisted Foreskin. You know what I'm saying? I just got a lot of different characters that I play and I fully dress up as and create actual music. And then when people hear the music, they're like, yo, this is real music you're making. I'm like, yeah, but the character is funny. It's a joke. But when you hear the music, it's like, yo, I'm confused.
Got it. And what made you come up with that concept? Because you already came up with the NoEmotions. Now you're like, let me break free.
Boredom.
Not really breaking free. You're kind of just changing. It's kind of like Eddie Murphy.
Yes, I'm just changing characters. Just being bored. I want to do something else. Like if I film the same thing or do the same thing too much, my boredom levels are really extreme. Like I know that most people that have like drug problems and issues, I feel like a lot of it stems from boredom. Just feeling like, what do I do right now? So like, if I'm not gonna get drunk or get high or whatever, and I want to feel some like rush of success or a dopamine hit, I'll create something. Got it. And then once it's done, I feel so good about it because I treat my ideas like they're a living creature in my brain. Yeah. And I kind of like talk about my ideas like they're children. Got it. And then once it comes to life, I'm so happy about it that I just love creating new shit for people to be like, yo, this guy is on something else. Yeah, I heard what was the verse that you said? You said that Lucifer was the security guard in the garden the Garden of Eden. I was like, wow. Yeah. Like my mind went I was like, dude, that was hilarious. Hell yeah, dog. But that mental picture was like, yo, that would be funny. That's you know what I'm saying? That he helped them escape and all. That one bar to me is a short film. Yeah. Like a lot of my bars to me are little moments in whatever that universe is going on. Correct. And I'm just like look through these different universes, you know. Oh my God, the piano's on fire! Like out of nowhere, like what piano? You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm saying, man. And I appreciate it because that takes you away from life, right? Yes, for a little moment. For a little moment, and then the music stops, and then okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. The only time that I had feelings like that is when I play sports. Like, yes, I played soccer my whole life, so whenever the whistle blew, you're good. My mind went away from all, and I would just play, and then after that, you come back. Yeah, you locked in. So when I listen to your music, it does that. Oh hell and I be cracking up, man. Yo, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So and that's the thing, like I don't even be really trying to be. That's the thing. Like I'll say a bar, and everybody, man, that bar is hilarious, and I'm like, bro, that was my life. I wasn't really trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my bars, I'm not going at it with the approach like. That bar with Lucifer being a security guard, I really believe stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's possible, man. I believe like I'm just spitting my little different beliefs and my different concepts of life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the best pussy I ever had was the day I was born. You know what I mean? Like, how did like it doesn't get any better than that. Facts. You know what I mean? And like I represent like my record label is Penis and Vagina Records. Because that is where we are all from. Correct. We're not from a country. We're not from a patch of land. Correct. We come from cum. Yes. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why they called it that. Exactly. We come from two people having sex. So it's like, yo, I represent where I'm from, dog. To the fullest, right? To the fullest, bro. All right. So once you came up with the concept and you started recording and everything, like what was the highlight of this whole NoEmotion? Like one of my points where I was like, holy shit, this is doing something. Yeah, man. So you know about Juggalos? Yes. So they invited me to perform at the gathering of the Juggalos. Okay. And it was just like out of nowhere. Like one Juggalo posted me somewhere on their website, and then the next thing I knew, they sent an email to Dash because at the time I had everything going through our label at the time called One Life. So they hit up Dash and was like, yo, we really want this guy to perform at the gathering of Juggalos. I had no idea what a Juggalo was. Okay. Right? So now I'm like preparing to go to this show. Let everybody know what a Juggalo is. Okay, so a Juggalo is ICP, Insane Clown Posse's crew. These guys are, you know, a rap group that they wear clown makeup, and they have a large following. Extremely large. Extremely large. So large of a fan following that for some reason they were at the top of the FBI gang wanted list. Really? Yeah, that they were considered a gang. That if you had that Hatchet Man tattoo on you or on your car, it gave them right to pull you over. So they were being, you know, they were being picked on or whatever, right? Okay, yeah. So profile. That's the word. So they booked me for that. I didn't really know what it was, and then I did my research, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then when I went there for the show, every turn I went, NoEmotion, yo, whoop whoop, yo. And I sold so much merch. I went there with so much merch. I left with nothing. Nice. Freaking my set. Like, it was the first time some girl pulled her titties out while I'm on stage. You feel me?
Nice.
Never unforgettable, bro. Like, so that was my point where I was like, wow, man, this is turning into something, bro. Like, this is something pretty wild that I have these people that understand me. Yeah. Like, it's just dope that they get it.
So how did that make you feel in the sense of like, okay, when the lights are off, the music's away, you're all alone, the mask's off? Like, I
feel accomplished. I feel proud of myself. And then you know what I'm saying? Wake up and go to work. Go to a regular job. It's like this whole weekend I was living like Superman, you know?
Yeah.
Recording people, doing dope shit. But yo, tomorrow is back to the regular grind.
And how do you balance that?
I really don't know how to answer that. I think I just do it because I don't really do music I'm not aiming for music to pay any of my bills, really.
It's just an expression.
Yeah, I stopped that journey. I used to be like, I got to escape my matrix. I got to get out, right? Yeah. And it was just like, I just wanted it so bad. But then once I changed where I was like, bro, this is just like, this is my passion.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I do this because I enjoy it and it makes me happy. Once I did that mental shift, it completely changed everything in my world. My life got better. My job life got better. My family life got better because I was just out in the world chasing this thing, chasing this idea, probably somebody else's idea, because that was what I thought my version of happiness should have been. But instead, I escaped my matrix in my head. I stopped looking at my job like, this is a fucking horrible place. Yeah. Instead, it's like, yo, this ain't that bad, bro. I'm not doing that guy's job. You know what I mean? So I freed myself from within.
Nice. Knowledge of self, man. That's exactly what the podcast is about.
Bro, like I used to wake up in a bad mood every day, and I used to wake up late. You know, I used to just wake up late.
Without an alarm.
I wake up no alarm, early, before everybody, every morning. I'm outside. I want to see the sun come up. I want to enjoy my day. I don't mind working. Like, it's just, and it all started in my mind because my mind made me think that I was trapped when I really wasn't. I was living a way better life than so many other people.
Correct.
And it's like I wasn't rich, I wasn't poor, but I had a lot of friends.
And that's the riches.
That's the riches. I say, yo, I might not be rich, but man, I got some of the coolest friends in the world that if something really happened to me, they would have my back. They'll pull up for me.
It's good that you said that, man, because whoever's watching this might be going through turmoil.
Exactly.
And they don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah, man.
So you kind of told us how you got out of it, but what was that conversation with self? Like, did you just say, yo, I gotta think differently, or was it a thing that occurred that you were like, you know what, it's not that bad?
I think what happened was I was just like, I looked around like my life and I was like, bro, I can record music whenever I want. I could play video games. I have a car. Why am I sad that I don't have more items?
Yeah, the capitalist system.
Why am I so sad that I have to wake up in the morning and go to a job?
Instead of being aware that you woke up.
That I woke up.
And you have the ability
to go to a job.
Yeah.
So I literally just started, because I'm always listening to self-help shit, right? Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I don't listen to music, really. Mm-hmm. I really and truly only listen to motivational people speaking.
Nice.
Like, I wake up in the morning and it's fucking, a compilation of all of the motivational speakers. Just like, get up and you can do it. It's up to you. You're supposed to do it. If you don't change yourself, nobody will. All of that type of stuff. Just, I fill my brain with that. Like, my room is filled with all of those slogans and sayings, you know, to work hard. Like, it's not hard to be successful. And successful is a mindset.
Yes.
Right? So, like, if you could show up on time, try your hardest, do your best, stay later, all of these things anyone could do. You don't have to be talented to do these things.
No, man, you just have to be focused.
You just got to be focused and you got to show up and do it, man. Like, during COVID, I'm going to just start a whole nother thing, but during COVID, I was still kind of hating life, blah, blah, especially during that time because it was just crazy COVID era. That was when I started recording one song a day. Because I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna watch my whole family.
Really? You thought it was like that?
I thought it was over, bro. The news was I was
don't watch the news.
Don't watch the news, guys. But that shit changed my life because I started recording one song every day with the intentions of like, yo, NoEmotion died on song 330. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my idea. I was like, at least I have this thing.
Yeah.
But it lasted until 1,200. I did 1,200 songs. One song.
Thinking of this might be the last.
Yes, this is my last song.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I would get off of work and be like, "This, I'm gonna go. All right, I got one more day that I could go home and do another song."
And you think that helped you, or you think that kind of
it helped me because it helped me because it made me take time more serious.
Nice. Well, time doesn't exist in my opinion.
Yeah, time doesn't exist because, I mean, it's a man-made concept.
Correct.
For sure. But whatever my time is here, I felt like I was running out. I felt like I was running out of my ability to leave something here while I was in this dimension or whatever, this realm.
You're like, let me pump as many things out.
So 1,000 songs, and then me and my boy Us versus the Buff, big shout out to Us versus the Buff, we released one music video every day for a year, for 365 days. But I developed a style of video where I would go around Miami with the traffic or people moving, and I just stand still. So you think it's a picture, but then when you look, you see shit moving around. You see trains moving, people looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? So we would go out every weekend, and I just, find a spot, a location, stand there, take the video, and we did that for a whole year. But that right there taught me that I could be dedicated.
Nice.
Because before that, I would record for a weekend and then not record for 2 weeks, a year.
Because you didn't have the urge?
I didn't have the urge. It was like, why? I'm not inspired. I would only work when I was inspired. I didn't do it because, there was a lot of days where I didn't want to record. Like,
so
I was
you
like,
think the fear of that
dying.
Might be? So that's interesting because your first conscious thought is a fear.
Fear, yep.
And then now fear is what made you push forward and do all these things that you did.
Yes.
So fear is like your best friend.
Fear is my best friend, man. And one thing that I think I'm good at is when I'm afraid of something, like let's say we walk outside and we see a dude standing there that looks kind of scary, right? I'm going to feel the fear, but then I'm going to get tired of feeling that fear, and I'm probably going to be the first one like, man, fuck that. Let's go out there. Let's go. We need to rush him. We need to go and attack that monster.
Yeah, so instead of it's the fight or flight, but
yes,
you're always
get
fighting.
it over with. What is my consequence? Let's just get to the consequences as quickly as possible.
So you always had problems with teachers and authority.
Always had problems with them.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Always had problems.
Yeah, when you're free emotionally and mentally, you always have problems with authority.
Yes. No, it's very true.
And for me, this podcast is for that, to people to think, gather their thoughts, because people usually have a feeling, then the action comes, and then they think about it.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get people to flip it.
Yes.
So, have an emotion, think about what you're going to do, and then have the action.
Exactly. Don't let your emotions dictate your actions.
Just emotions, think, and then action.
Yes. Yep.
And then once I started doing that, I started analyzing life differently. I started going about day to day differently.
Yep.
And then especially with love, friendships, and things of that nature.
Yes,
sir. Sometimes people make mistakes, and they'll come to you and be like, yo, my bad, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't allow that to happen, you're going to go in and be like, yo, what the fuck's
Yeah, you're going to ruin it. You're going to go in swinging right when they're about to apologize and give you your shit back.
Exactly.
And now you can't get your shit back, and now you got a black guy.
And you lost a friend.
And you lost a homie.
Exactly.
Yep.
Nice. So after high school, you recorded, you did everything. You've gone and done a lot of shows. You've done a lot for yourself in the music industry.
Yes, sir.
And now that you're talking about that, you listen to self-improvement people.
Yep, and books and stuff like that. Breathing, all of that shit.
You ever thought about you making a No Emotions help?
I have thought about that. That's something in my. So I always imagine that, like, in my 50s, I would become one of those motivational type people.
Why 50?
Because I feel like by the time I'm 50, I'm going to have done so much.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to show it. Like, this is what I did during this age. This is what I did during this age.
And this is what I learned.
This is all I learned.
Nice.
And y'all, the people that get to meet me, I could give them the game. I feel like I'm just gonna have more game at that time, and my world, I'm gonna fully know who I am, and I know I'm, hopefully I survive till 50, but I just feel like at that age, you really know who you are, and you know exactly what you got going on. That's just my idea. Because when I would 10 years ago, I did not really know myself, bro. Like, I knew myself, but not like now. Like, now if somebody says, yo, you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion. Bro, 10 years ago.
They were swinging.
I'm swinging. I'm fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not fighting anymore for the rest of my life.
No reason to fight.
Bro.
You don't touch me, I don't care what you say. I tell it to my daughter all the time. I don't care what your friends say.
Yeah, like,
if they hate on you, let them hate. That's their problem.
That's their problem. I'm not doing that no more. That part of my, and also, I'm done lying. I used to lie all the time. I lie about everything. Lie
Dude,
about.
You don't know how important that is, man.
Bro, just lie. Just like, dog, the dumbest lies.
But you know why lying is such a bad thing, in my opinion? It's because, okay, if the universe doesn't make mistakes, the universe presents you with gifts, or presents you with experiences, or presents you with people, and those people are listening to you, believing you. And if you're altering their beliefs of you or what you're saying, you alter the ending.
Yeah.
It's kind of like those books from back in the days that you get to choose where to go.
Yep.
If you alter something, at the end of the day or the end of the year or the end of your life, it's not going to be where you're supposed to be.
No, it's true.
Once I started thinking like that, I was like, you know what? And then also I heard, I think it was John Gotti that said it. He goes, I don't lie. He goes, the only people that lie are people that are afraid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm not afraid of no one, so I'm not going to lie.
Exactly. Once I learned about that whole thing, like with the fear shit, bro, why do I need to lie? Even with my job, like I used to say, oh, I'm not feeling good today. Oh, my mom is sick or this. Just stupid.
Not to go.
Just not to go, bro. Nah. Yo, I can't come in today. I can't do it.
You have the right to do that.
But before, bro, a dinosaur came in the house and bit me in the leg. I gotta go see a doctor. It's just ridiculous lies. Ridiculous lies.
It's good that you have this awareness because your knowledge of yourself is growing.
Exactly. And then when I'm the boss, now I become the boss of the job.
And if somebody does it to
you.
And
now they're lying, and I'm just like, bro, you did not get shot in the leg last night, bro. It did not happen.
Yeah, man. I manage a couple of people in the barbershops before, and I always, when we have team meetings, I'm like, look, guys, just tell me.
Just tell the truth.
Hey, Gene, it's 3 a.m. I'm drunk. I'm not going to make it in the morning. All right, no problem. But don't tell me that your phone didn't charge. Don't tell me you have a flat tire. And because I could tell. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you tell me the truth, it's all good, man. We're the same tribe. We're the same people. I've been where you've been.
Yes.
Let's just get past it.
Yep. Nah,
it's amazing that you said that, man. Don't lie.
Don't lie, man. Start telling the truth. It changes your life. There's no need to lie. If you get caught doing some shit, just face your consequences. Don't even try to argue your way out. You'll piss the people off that caught you way more when you're trying to rush them through the process. Yeah, because most times people want you to, swim in your filth. Fuck that. Get me out of this shit as quick as possible, man, so I can clean my face.
Yeah, man, that's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
All right. So what's coming up next, man? What are the next projects?
So the next project is all this weekend. We had our second God's Gathering where we rent a house, we set up a studio, and we have a camera crew. We got audio set up, and I just invite all my rap friends, everybody. Yo, come to the crib. Drop 16. It's going to be a long posse cut, one long song, 30 minutes long, rapper after rapper. It's like the Royal Rumble, Who's coming next to the ring? Who's up next? Because the people from here, our guys, they're going to be like, oh, shit, he's only 2? Oh, man, I know him. How does he know NoEmotion?
So does everybody go at the same time, or you just have them coming in one by one?
One by one. It was like a conveyor belt, bro.
Wow.
It was like I'm done with one rapper. So I hear a knock on the door. So as soon as I'm done recording, I send them to my homeboy D.O. Double. Shout out to D.O. Double. That's who I host my show with every Sunday.
Okay.
He's filming them while I'm recording them.
Okay.
So I'm sending him the file. He's in the house filming the video. Who's got their verse ready? Next rapper. Get that done. Go get your video done.
Wow.
Go get something to eat. Boom, boom, boom. And it was just like that all day. Over 30 rappers.
Wow, and that takes a lot of organizing.
In a weekend.
And planning.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday only.
And how did you get all that together? Because
planning. That's what also like. So if we wouldn't have planned, it wouldn't have been possible. Okay. I'm one of those people where I don't truly believe in time, but I use time to at least like set up where I'm gonna be. Like I need to okay, it's gonna be 11:30. So if I'm done about here, boom, 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 and I talk out loud and blah blah blah, so that way I could feel like I could at least have some control.
Nice.
Because I don't have any control. I have no control.
No such thing as control.
There's no such thing as control. But if I could at least give myself the illusion of some form of control,
I think it's more like direction.
Yeah, I give myself good direction, and because of that, I was able to focus everyone. So like, things get scattered, right?
Yeah.
So like, let's just say Friday we go to Wynwood.
Yeah.
We got to check in at a certain time. If I'm not like, yo guys, we gotta blah blah blah, we gotta move. We can't stay here.
Yeah, you get out of focus.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're in a bar. Next thing you know,
which happens a lot.
Which happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're trapped in a conversation for too long. That 1 hour that you just lost really set you back 5 because you needed to set up some stuff and you didn't know you was missing a cable. You didn't know you was missing a memory card.
No, to that hour, you got to add another 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And
Exactly. So I just a lot of planning and a lot of just like not caring about invading somebody's comfort. So like if I'm working with you and you tell me, yo, let's work, and you come to the crib and you sit down and you start having a conversation, I'm following you around.
Yeah.
Because I need you to do your part. Yo, you ready? Nah, I'm good. I'll walk away, go walk around a little bit, come right back.
Yo,
you ready?
All right.
And they're like, all right, I'm going to get it. I'm almost there. And I'm just on it. Because if not, I'm going to be the one stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to sleep every night, past few days at 4 a.m.
Recording everybody.
Then waking up at like 8 to set shit up and clean up.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, because somebody that doesn't want to do that, it's like,
Yes.
But I'm sure you went to sleep and you woke up like, all right,
I'm ready, bro. Like people I would be recording. I recorded so many. It was like I was a therapist.
Yeah, man.
I recorded so many people, and they're so like they'll spit their verse and they mess up. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Do it again. They spit their verse. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'll do it again. Bring it back. And I'm like, bro, you don't have to say sorry to me, bro. I love this shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is not my regular job. Yeah. Like, I am doing this because I want to feel that feeling of the camaraderie and the friendship all in one house, because the average musician today is recording in a room alone. Yeah. When they do a collab, they did not be in the same room or the same studio with that person.
Yeah, they just send it.
They didn't eat no food together. They didn't drink no drink together. They just send it right there by themselves.
That sucks.
So I did that, but multiplied it by like 30. There was 10 of my friends living in one house, and all of us make music. And then inviting everybody I know. So it's just like a house. And everybody that came to the crib, they're just like, man, I love this shit. I love what you're doing. This is so dope.
Yeah, because it's different.
And they're exchanging, meeting producers.
Yeah.
So like the
artist fellowship.
The fact that I'm able to be the reason for music being made.
Yeah.
This guy, make an album.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that shit.
So when is it gonna come out?
Well, we got a lot of editing. Big shout out to Belief. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Mowgli. Belief is gonna be helping us edit the video. He helped film a lot of the video. We gotta mix all of the verses. I gotta organize who goes where, the order.
On some RZA tip?
On some RZA, I gotta be like, all right, next gotta be him because his voice matches that.
That's a talent.
And then this guy because they're in the same crew, but they came in different days.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure the crews is kind of together. I gotta make sure the voices match up, and then I gotta make sure I put, you know what I'm saying, Mowgli gotta go first, bro. Mowgli gotta jump it off.
Sets it off.
He gotta set it off.
He sets it off.
So it's like we gotta just I gotta just piece it all together, you know what I'm saying? But then also a lot of the engineering work and editing of the video has to happen also.
Nice. And I see that you do a lot of AI work.
Yes.
And I think you're the one that does it the best.
I appreciate it.
How did you get to that decision to be like, all right, I'm gonna rock with this?
All right, I appreciate that question. So Will Hatcher and Raya World, my two homeboys. So Will Hatcher is the guy that did the AI song for BBL Drizzy.
Okay.
He created that AI song, and then, you know, Metro took the sample. Yeah. He blew up. He became the AI, like the face of AI music. Okay. Raya World, my brother, he's the one that created the first picture of P. Diddy that went viral. Like, he got arrested. You feel me? So one day I'm sitting in my room, and this is like last year, almost Christmas, and I'm like, man, I'm reading an article and I see them mention both of these guys. I'm like, man, these guys are my friends.
Yeah.
I need to call them and ask them, man, what the hell are you using?
Word.
I called both of them up. Big shout out to Raya World. Raya World picked up the phone, talked to me for 3 hours. All he did was gave me the roadmap, and he said, this ain't gonna be easy. This is not gonna be an easy journey.
Okay.
You're gonna struggle. So he just told me, you need this program, you gotta get this in it. Once you get this in your computer, then you on the right path.
Nice.
Christmas Day, my kids are opening gifts. I'm on a web call with a guy that I paid money to help me get my program to start doing AI.
What do you mean start doing AI?
To get it in my computer. So that's the thing. You could just use an app, but once you generate 10 images, you're done, or pay $100 or whatever.
Oh, so you actually inserted
I'm generating this shit in my computer. I could unplug the internet and generate.
Whoa.
Bro, I could have destroyed my computer.
How heavy is that file?
It's a lot. Like, you got to have gigs on gigs on gigs.
So you try to get away from the Matrix to insert the Matrix now.
Yo, isn't that crazy? I accepted it, bro. But so I'm learning the AI. I finally get it working, but I don't have it that great because my computer wasn't that dope.
Okay.
So then I stack some bread and I buy an amazing graphics card. Nice. So I went from generating 15 images every 15 minutes to generating 100 to 200 images a minute.
Whoa.
So I jumped whatever. And that was when I made a cartoon. I had a whole season of NoEmotion show, Gold Mask show, 10 episodes. I got like my homeboys to do voices. I did all the music, all the sound effects, everything, the concepts, intro, outro, DVD with the whole shit.
Yeah.
I did that whole shit. I learned that 2 months later because with the AI, every 3 months, it goes from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 7. From PlayStation 7 to PlayStation 12.
Yeah.
So by the time I start to try to go work on season 2, shit done changed.
Got to keep up.
I didn't keep up. I was still working. So I generated all the actual footage. Yeah. But then I had to do the DVD part. Then I had to do editing and all of that. In that little bit of time, the shit changed so much, I just kind of got left behind.
Okay.
But then Sora came out. Sora 2.
That's a new program?
That's the new program. So Sora 2 dropped. So once I seen Sora 2, I was like, man, I could bring NoEmotion back. Because the hardest part of AI was creating consistent characters.
Got it.
You would morph a little bit. Things would change. Your shirt would change. Everything would change.
Yeah, the finger thing was something.
The finger thing would change. Yeah. So they kind of fixed it, but I already had the experience from before.
Got it.
So with that experience from before, I took that experience to the Sora, and then I was already good at editing video. So boom, it was like, NoEmotion's back.
Nice. Yeah, man, I enjoy it. I saw it on the Instagram. Yo, go check out NoEmotion's Instagram. It's fire.
Hell yeah.
You be seeing some crazy imagery, and it looks clean.
Clean, yeah.
I'm like, yo, how did he do this? The whole time I'm thinking it's an app. I'm like, I wonder what app he's using.
Yeah, it is an app, but that's the thing with AI. Like, anybody could get it. The thing that you're going to see that separates AI users is that they use multiple apps, and they have a workflow. They generate one thing here, they bring it to this, they take that to bring it to here, and then they finish it off over here. And then you got people like, oh, what is this AI bullshit? And it's like, bro, you have no idea.
I was going to ask you that because I've been asking all the guests recently. I'm like, what do you think about AI?
People are rebelling against it. People are rebelling against it, but there's nothing they could do.
Correct. It's inevitable.
It's not going anywhere.
At all.
You either it's like the internet, bro. Like, my parents talked shit about the internet. The same way that the world talks shit about hip hop.
Correct.
So the AI shit ain't going nowhere. So get used to it.
I know that this is what bothers me about AI. When they gave us like telephones that we the government had this technology way before. And then they were like, okay, let's let them have it.
Yeah.
So now we're doing what we're doing with AI.
Yeah.
I know the government had it way before us. So then I start thinking to myself,
what was they doing with it?
What were they doing with it? Were all these plane crashes? Were all these incidents all around the world real?
Exactly.
Did people really say that?
Yeah.
You know, were people really there?
Like, did they really do it?
Exactly.
Just like, bro, NASA had green screen before we knew what a chroma key was.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. So AI to me is a little scary in the sense of like, okay, if we're using it to this level, like I know that they're over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about holograms. I'm talking about things
they got.
We don't really much understand anymore.
No, they got some shit for us.
And I'm telling you, we're gonna see a flying, humongous spaceship one day in the skies.
Yes,
it's not gonna be real.
Yeah,
and everybody's gonna be like, oh, and then the world's gonna change again.
Yeah, the world's gonna change again. We're all because I don't want to go into because I'm a conspiracy freak, right?
Oh, I love conspiracy.
So I don't want to get into too much, but bro, the COVID thing was just to see how the world could follow some rules together.
Correct.
Something as simple as washing your hands and da and this, whatever that was.
Just a fear factor.
It's just a fear factor, but it's also how many other people will follow our direction with no explanation.
I mean, they explained it. Now, was it
Bro,
real?
they were changing their explanation at that time. Every different news station.
I knew it was bullshit when they're like, when you walk into the restaurant, you have to wear your mask, but when you sit down, you could take it off.
That is, yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, there's like a height requirement for COVID. Wait, I don't
understand. Yeah. It was there was so much with that.
That made no sense to me.
There was so much with that era that I was just like, man, they're really gearing up for all of the stuff I knew. What you mentioned, the Blue Beam shit and
the New World Order.
The New World Order, and
which I believe it happened before. It's just that the history's told foul, so we really don't understand
exactly.
But it did happen before,
for sure.
And everything got organized and rearranged, and then they did the governments, and then everything got together. The New World Order is among us right now.
Yes, it is.
And the fact that they're recording everything we do, everything we say, they're okay. They already know how to go about it.
Yeah, like they know all. Like our data is the most important shit, and then Meta is so bold that they literally name themselves Meta, and it's all about metadata. You know what I'm saying? It's just right in your face. If you wanna do something, you got to do it in the open. If you want to rob the world of their freedoms, you got to do it in front of everybody.
But I don't think they're robbing freedom. I think we have the choice, and everybody's choosing the wrong thing. Choosing the wrong thing.
But when the 10 people make that vote, you didn't even vote, or you voted against it. You gotta suffer.
That's another thing. I don't vote because I'm like, dude, you guys really think that? Like, for instance, I have kids.
Yes.
So when I want to do something, I kind of make it seem like, hey, what do you guys want to do?
Yes.
And then I want to go here, and I go. But the thing is that, and then I
kind of
you
make the rule,
and then I still guide everybody towards where I want to go, but I do it in
Yeah,
nice
I do vote just because, like, bro, my mom's like made me think the ghost of slavery past would fucking come and kill me in my sleep if I didn't do all of the things that black people were not able to do. for all of those years because my mom's is like 80 something years old. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So they got stories about just how it was.
They went through it
back then. You know what I mean? So I can't. I have to. You know what I mean? Like my mom's instilled that shit in me. Like everything, bro. Like, I got to do it because we wasn't allowed to do that shit.
Yeah. Once I learned about the electoral college and I learned about the process from vote to actual signing a president, like
no, the whole system is crazy.
Yeah. Once you know the system, you're
no, the system is crazy. I disagree with the system. It's sort of like, it's like when I'm not gonna go against some shit my mother taught me, even though I think it's I don't agree with it, but I'm gonna do it because of that, because of what my mom's put in me. The respect and the honor, and like, I'm gonna do this for the people that died for this.
Exactly. Even if it's not what it is, I'm still doing it because I know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know why I'm doing it.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it for the president. Yeah. I'm doing it to prove a point to myself and show my kids and remind them of the history, because it's so quick to forget that, like, bro, like, shit was, Martin Luther King did not die that long ago, bro. No. Like, when you really think about it, like, it was not that long ago that we wasn't allowed to do nothing. He didn't die.
He got murdered.
He got murdered, bro. Yeah. So I'm just one of those people that I'm still aware. And then, like, the government and the TV and the media, they could just pick a new enemy. They started picking the Mexicans. I was like, what the fuck, man? And it was like, oh, they're the new enemy? Like, they just tell us who our new bad guy is.
And people believe
it. And we follow it blindly. And it's like, how are these people, how do they see a family being separated and feel nothing? How do they see a kid or, that's like a whole nother thing.
I think they feel as if, you're coming to my country, our country. Like, this ain't your country.
No, it's not your country, bro.
You stole it.
Yes.
Right? And that's the facts. So once you stole it, okay, this is ours now. And now the people that were here, the indigenous people, the natives, you guys are the enemies now. It's like, that way of thinking is not good, man.
Yeah, they're gonna, the enemy could change. The enemy changes so fast, man. And I just hope it don't come back to niggas, man.
No, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to conscious thought.
Yes,
people that have conscious,
people that are thinkers and trying to change the mold and change shit.
Yeah, like I always get told, you're always going against the grain. I was like, yeah, because it's not right.
Yes, exactly.
If something's right, I'll be like, yeah, this is cool, But I'm the type of person that I'm not afraid to speak my opinion and really say what I feel and feel what I say.
Yes.
And I want to be wrong.
Yep.
Because if I'm wrong, then okay, I'm wrong. I'm learning either way.
Yeah, it's true.
But if I'm following suit and being like, okay, yeah, like it's all right, like, nah, it's not all right, man.
Yep, that's facts.
So we got to get it across to everybody. Knowledge of self is important because you get to know who you are as a person, listen to the intuition, and use the intuition to make an actual intelligent opinion or make a move, like we said earlier.
Yes.
You have a feeling, you have a thought, then you create an action.
Yep. Nah, facts, bro.
All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions that we ask almost at the end of the show, and just whatever comes back to you mentally, like whatever you feel about it, you let us know. All right, the movie with Bronx Tale. You know the part when
I love it.
When he asks Sonny if he'd rather be loved or feared?
I'd rather be loved.
Okay, why is that?
Because I'm not an intimidated. Like, I don't like to intimidate people and shit. Like, I'd rather somebody love me, even though I know that the fear gets you more.
Yeah, I mean,
the fear will get you more, but I don't know, man. I'd rather be loved, man. I'd rather embrace and hug, and I'm a pretty loving person or whatever that is. You know what I mean? So I choose love, man, over the fear.
All right. Do you like to create from scratch, or do you like to compare and then modify and adjust?
I like to compare and then modify and adjust. I believe that, like, bro, the world has been creating for fucking thousands of years.
You're not the only one that had that.
You're not the only one with this idea, dog. So, like, if you, like, big shout out to Big G from the Watch Wolves crew. Bro, he's a master at, like, taking a Exxon gas station sign, tweaking it a little bit, and turning it into a Wolves logo. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always tell people, branding is about something feeling familiar to the viewer. So if you could take something that's like my logo is a bathroom symbol. Everybody knows where to go take a shit or a piss, right? And then the logo around it is the flower of life. You know what I'm saying? The seed of life. So it's like, it's logos that exist in our reality. And I just put my own twist on it, put two heads on it, because everybody knows the bathroom logo. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody might not know the flower, but they all know the bathroom logo.
You know, I saw a documentary one time of the man that created that logo.
The bathroom logo?
Yeah, it was a show about like design, and it was mostly about the subway signs in New York.
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy that created all that look.
Wow.
And it was a crazy, amazing documentary. And then from there, it stemmed to that, like logos that we know, that we like the handicap logo.
Yes.
Things of that nature. It's all created in that same style because of that design that guy.
Wow, I didn't even know that, bro. That's awesome.
All right, so knowing or understanding, which one do you prefer?
Understanding.
Why is that?
Because if you understand how something works, then you could explain it to somebody else.
Correct.
And then you could pass the knowledge. If you just kind of know about it, then, yeah, I know about it. But, like, I want to know how it works, bro. I want to know, like, I want to open up a camera and see how it works. I want to know. I want to explain.
Like what makes it
tick.
Yeah,
I want deep understanding of how things work. So when I get asked a question, I could answer it intelligently.
Correct. All right. Perception or reality?
Reality.
Why is that?
I want to be based in reality as much as I can, because I low-key be feeling like my timeline be jumping. Like, sometimes, like, in my world, bro, like, I just be feeling like certain little alterations are happening around me.
Nice.
And I want to always know that I'm in reality. I don't want it to be a fake perception. I want to know where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm with. Is this real? You know, I used to eat a lot of shrooms, right? So, like, I know that there's a
different dimension.
I know. I seen it multiple times, bro. I touched it. You feel me?
Yeah, I love that dimension, though.
I love it, too. But I also know that it's right here. It's, you know?
It's among us.
It's among us right now.
Yeah.
So in any minute, you know, because you could get there by accident on your own or whatever.
Get stuck there.
Or get stuck there.
That's when it becomes crazy.
I low key, high key. I enjoy my reality, dog. I want to be in reality.
Nice. Wealth or riches?
I want wealth. I want wealth for, like, I want to be able to have wealth that lasts, you know what I'm saying? Generational wealth. I want wealth. Like, I'm really big on finances. I'm really big on talking money. I always talk money. I always talk to people about saving and thinking about the future with their money. And what are you doing? If you get $20, you're only supposed to spend $5. So
it's difficult in this city, man.
You know what I'm saying?
City makes you think differently, and
it makes you think different. But, like, every time I get an opportunity to talk to somebody about money, I enjoy that conversation, because it's one of the most important things. Like, I don't live for money, but I do live for living in this reality where you got to have some money.
The reality is you got to have some money.
The reality is you got to have some money, bro.
All right. Joy or happiness?
Happiness.
All day?
All day happiness, because I think joy is short-lived.
Correct.
And I think happiness is something that is a state of mind. I think happiness is just a way of being, that I live in happiness. Joy comes, like, you know, I had joy when my children were born. Like, that was joy. But happiness is having my family.
The term power of choice, do you believe in it?
Power of choice. Explain that to me, please.
If you have like, for instance, you're going to go to college or you're going to go to the Army.
Okay. Do I believe in the choice to be able to pick those?
Power of choice, yeah. Do you believe that there is power in choice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely power in choice. Definitely power in the choices that you make and the decisions and the path you take. Like the storybooks that you was mentioning.
Yeah.
To choose your own destiny.
Correct.
You make one wrong path, bro, it's going to throw you off into a whole nother path. But if you choose the right one, you choose the path, you're going to be where you need to be.
What I tell people is, man, if you make the right choice, listening to your intuition, you're right either way.
No, that's true.
Because I'll use myself for example. I've made choices before that I've had a bad outcome to it.
Yes.
But that bad outcome led to what I'm
exactly
where I'm at right
yeah,
now.
my worst decision, getting in a fight at my job and getting fired. At the time, I thought, I was like, what am I doing? I got a family. Are you crazy? You're not a hoodlum anymore.
Got it.
And, but it was the best choice I ever made, dog. I wouldn't, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, dog. I swear to God, bro, it made my life so dope.
Yeah, because after that, you're like, I have control.
I got control, and it got me to a better job. I left that shit, got a different one, and it pushed me in the right direction. So negative things that happen, every bad, super negative thing that happened turns out to be the most positive shit always.
Yeah, if you have a good mindset.
Yep.
All right, which leads me to the next good problems. Do you believe in them?
Good problems? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I believe in good problems. And I believe bad problems are good too. You know what I'm saying? So like the good problems, I definitely believe in them because like this weekend, my good problems was I'm tired. Bro, I was I was hungover this morning. We had to clean up a crib. I had to drop people off at the airport. I got to go home, take a quick nap. And I live in Wellington.
Yeah. Wow.
So, I went home, took a nap, blah, blah, drove down here. And yeah, that's a good problem.
That's a good problem. All right. Emotional intelligence.
Yes. I definitely need emotional intelligence because the word disrespect has gotten so many people killed. Yo, he disrespected me. Dead. You gotta have control of your emotions, or you can end up hurt bad. So
or have no emotions.
Or have no emotions. You know what I'm saying? So just control yourself, man. That shit ain't worth it.
Correct. Pain versus suffering.
Pain versus suffering. I think suffering is more important than pain because suffering leads you to get stronger. Pain is temporary. Pain happens and then it's over. But suffering,
it's a choice.
There is a light at the end of a tunnel of suffering.
And you need to choose. That's why the power of choice. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more.
Pain, you're going to feel it. You need to wait to heal.
Yeah.
Suffering, you need to wait to make it out the other side to see the light, and you come out stronger every time.
Yeah. Logic or intuition?
Logic.
Why is that?
Because everything is based off of logic to me, dog. Everything has a if and an and block, right? Like if this happened and this happens, then this happens. If, then this. So like it's all math, bro. So if you do this, then this, it will equal this. So I choose logic. I try my best to trust my intuition, and sometimes my logic will ruin me. And I'm like, bro, I should have stuck with my intuition.
Yeah.
But me as a human, I usually go with my logic over my intuition. And then I'm like, damn, I should have trusted my gut.
Yeah, I always trust my gut because I believe that the tempo that we possess as humans is way more advanced than we even know.
Yes.
For instance, you get a paper cut, it hurts, ow, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, it automatically starts curing yourself.
Yo, right away, yep.
So if your body's telling you your gut feeling, yo, don't do this.
Yes.
And you're like, nah, I'm going to go with the logic because this intuition, I don't think it's the right thing.
Yep.
When something occurs, it's like you're messing with the frequency.
Yes, it's true.
So for me, it's always intuition. All right, intelligence versus experience.
Experience. I feel like intelligence and experience is like almost the same shit. Like I always say, experience always comes late.
Why is that?
Because you only get the experience after you need it.
Correct.
You get the experience from going through the issue. So me, like I said, I like to face my issues head up. I learn that, and then I get the experience, and then I never forget. I never forget the things that I went through. So I carry my experience with me to my chest. So the next time I go do something, I'm like, I know exactly what's about to happen.
Which is the logic, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right. Discipline or self-respect?
Discipline all day. Everything is discipline. You got to have self-respect, but if I had to make a choice, it said you can only choose one. I'm choosing discipline. Because discipline, bro, that shit'll make your world so much better to me, dog. Because, yeah, I'm going to have some self-respect, but, man, if you could wake up every day and do things when you don't want to do it, then, man, you're a powerful beast out here.
Yeah, you have control.
Yeah, you got some, yeah.
Some control.
Some control, yep.
All right. Do you like to listen to people's dreams or you like to listen to real life experiences?
I like to hear people's dreams because I feel like if somebody's telling me about their experience, they're doing what all humans do is they talk about people. People talk about people. Yeah, one time me and so-and-so did this thing and then this happened. What? Me, I want to hear, what are you thinking about doing next? What's your goal? Talk to me about your ideas. Because if we just talk about people, both of us are just
gossiping, man.
We're gossiping and we're staying in one place.
Dreams take you to another realm.
Let's talk about these ideas and let's get to the next destination.
Nice. Speaking of the next destination, do you feel that you're like racing against time?
Yes, I constantly feel like I'm racing against time. I constantly feel like there was a long time in my life where on my computer screen I had this thing that was like a death timer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That would show you, like, you calculate how old you are.
Yeah.
Because you only get so many summers. You know that whole saying?
Yes.
So I had my death timer on my computer, and it would just stay there in the top. And that shit motivated me, dog. It's kind of morbid.
Like a vision board.
It's like a vision board. It's like, yo, bro, are you really gonna
stay home? And
are you really about to binge watch a whole series on Netflix this weekend?
Well, sometimes you got to do that.
No, you got to, but you also got to ask yourself, are you gonna get your project done that you said you needed to get done? Or are you gonna fucking relax and kill 8 hours of your day today? Correct. So when that shit was on my computer, bro, I was getting shit done.
You took it off?
Yeah, I got rid of it, bro. That shit was creeping me out too much, dog.
All right. What's the favorite day in your life?
Favorite day in my life? That's a pretty... Man, I love every day, bro. Right now in my life, I love every day of my life. And like I mean that so genuine, bro. Like I told you, I used to fucking hate my existence, bro. And right now, you know, I got my kids, I got my wife. I wake up in the morning, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Life is so beautiful. Yes. When I wake up in the morning, early on a Saturday morning, this is my favorite day. Waking up on a Saturday morning, harassing my children while they're sleeping, harassing my wife while she's sleeping, and just going outside, listening to the birds chirping, smoking a joint, going inside, and working on something, whatever I'm working on.
Creative, man.
Creating. So every day right now in my life is my favorite day of my life.
Yeah, I like to tell people that my favorite day is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good one, dog. I'm going to use that, dog. Like,
please do. That'll be great.
Because that's a good saying, man. I'm going to try to say that in a song, I swear.
Because I thought about it thoroughly.
My favorite day is tomorrow.
I couldn't decide. I was like, bro, I have so many. But then, like you said, you wake up in the morning and you have like a mission to do something or you have to create. You're like, you know what? Today is going to be a good day.
Yes, man. Yeah, so, man.
Favorite day is the next day.
Yes, sir. I like that saying a lot.
Nice. All right, let everybody know where they can find you, man, your handles, and let them know what's coming up and just anything you want to get across to the people.
Well, if anybody wants to find me, just search NoEmotion Gold Mask. If you type that in, I am the only NoEmotion Gold Mask. You could type in no space emotion, I'm going to pop up. You could type in no emotion, I'm going to pop up anywhere. Everything is going to pop up. Look forward for the Rap Friends Cypher Volume 2. Dropping soon, this big cypher that I'm so excited to watch. I'm so excited to see all my homies sharing it and just being happy to be a part of it. Keep your eyes out for more AI videos dropping on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm going to start dropping them on YouTube. Everybody stay positive, man. Keep believing in yourself. Do what you tell yourself you're going to do. And, yeah.
Nice. All right, Emotional, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it.
No problem,
This has
homie.
been one of my favorite podcasts, bro.
Yo, no problem, bro. I appreciate it.
Your character is one of my favorite ones.
Let's go, man. I appreciate that shit,
All
man.
right, guys. Exercise wisdom.
Yep.
Knowledge of self. Live, love, and laugh. See you guys next time.
And
Peace.
then look at my mask. It's golden.
Yeah.
Don't ask. Who am I? No emotion. Yeah.
That's awesome, brother.